We're off on time.
Yeah.
Most people should get back on. Taking photos. There's some people just coming for a nose at the station. I said, oh, is this open? I said, no, it's not officially open. I said, no, there were any trains. It's just a special. There's nothing else open, it's just the train.
Yeah.
They are selling tickets on the train, but he makes it a dear dose if you buy them on the day.
Well, yeah.
But I said, well, there's plenty of room if you didn't want to come forward for a return trip.
I thought there'd be a queue at the booking office because when I came from Diesel Gala once, it was 20-minute wait to get your ticket because you.
Oh, I hate the wristbands. I can never use them. I end up sticking them to my arm or they break off. I like the Edmondson tickets.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
And they gave out the tickets today, so I've started a collection.
Yeah.
But next year, then I'm going to be doing them. They're going to be doing them on your phone and wrist.
But you can still get a cardboard ticket if you want one.
That's where I'll go to get a cardboard ticket. And I'll say, can I have one with just Kidderminster, see if I could get rather, because I always have the day ticket in yellow, and I'd like to have a return one. I might see if I can negotiate that.
I use them as bookmarks, and it's quite handy because it still takes you back a bit.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they're very, very well designed. You look at the horrible modern tickets you've got now, and that's so much easier to keep and not lose. Now you're getting sheets and sheets of paper, and they go all over the place. I go to Stratford, especially if you split the journey to save money, you end up with. I've started using it. Your battery half died, and just to get duty-free chocolates, they never gave up because they couldn't just revisit for some reason. And I thought, well, if I just had a boarding card, a paper boarding card, just it wasn't even alcohol, it was full of chocolate. So, as you say, you're always better, especially in Europe, is always to have a paper copy.
Railway HST running day. This train will call at Bewdley and Kidderminster only. Will not be stopping at any of the intermediate stations. For your information, there is a mini buffet in the front power car. If you walk through, there's teas, coffees, soft drinks and alcoholic beverages. Please support us by taking your custom there. If you've got any queries, the guards in the back carriage and we'll help you. There's also 4 ticket collectors who will also help you with anything you need to ask. Thank you.
I see the branding's been taken off, the Great Western sets, but all of the branding's been taken off yet.
I noticed that somebody else spotted that, they took that off. I wonder if there's been a trademark, because I used to work in trademarks and patents, so I'm just wondering whether there's a legal, that now it's no longer, I don't know.
If people who are own it, they can use it, they can put the brand on.
Yeah.
But I just wondered if it was reserve stock, they'd taken the brand off ready to go back off lease or something.
I don't know.
So it's neither here nor there.
Yeah, no, because somebody else spotted that because they were because I was at the diesel thing, but I didn't get a chance to ride on it because it was only going the shuttle. Yeah. So and I wanted to go along the line, and I wanted to go on some of the other locomotives. Yeah. This was like my last preference. And I didn't get time. So today was ideal.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to go up and down more or less continually.
No, I'm just going to go back, and then because I'm going to get back to Oldham. Going through Birmingham with the German. But I'm not entitled to a free travel until 67. Probably won't happen.
Well,
77 years, these governments and everything have stopped. So, my father, I've discovered that senior citizens get free rail travel that way after 9:30. I think you can actually go out to Cannock and Henderson now with the senior citizens rail pass. So I'm going to take him out to Henderson because there's a Wetherspoons pub just around the corner. One of the part of the Duke's estate was a famous, well-known. He used to own the coal mines around there. And it's a beautiful building, preserved building, and Wetherspoons took it over. So it's only around the corner. So I can take him there for lunch. Maybe like a little trip out. It won't cost us anything in theory. We have to, because you see, if you go from Lee Hall and Marston Green, you can actually go through to Cannock. They've changed the trains. You used to have to go to town to go to Walsall and all that, but now it actually goes from Birmingham International. So you get on a Marston, I connect up with the A9 to Lee Hall. Hall Station and get the
Okay.
A9 bus, which connects up.
Yeah.
Not too long away, so then I could go straight through to Walsall and Canada.
Yeah.
If it's running. No, you have to really look. Trouble is, they're changing the timetable, aren't they? So
Well, they do it so frequently, don't they?
yeah, with the winter timetable coming up, so
Yes.
we'll have to see if all these connections are still actually
Yeah,
in.
that still work.
You can cope with that, during the day. You just timies and everything, but if they start cutting them out, there's going to be a lot of people who really struggle.
Yeah.
Because my father can't walk that far now. He can go shopping once he got the bus. He could get over the hill. We live in Old Hollow, the old Hollow. It's like, go over the canal bridge as well. We live at the Grand Union Canal. So, so we do rely on local buses, even I do. So,
Well, I do part of the exercise, you see, because I walk to bus stops, or I walk to the station.
Yeah,
So,
same with me, yeah.
And then I get a senior rail card, so I mean, so within the West Midlands area, I can do trains and buses.
Yeah.
But my daughter's husband's father, I don't know what, very, very lovely couple, they're doing very well. They just live from, where the number 50 turning circle is at the end of the
yeah.
They live just over the back there on the estate of his Bromsgrove.
Oh,
So he gets the senior pass and then he's on the buses.
not true.
Great.
It's very, but that's well worthwhile because I'm
And then
going
split ticket Banbury to Oxford, and it cost me about 15 quid.
Honestly. Oh, I'll have to do that myself then. So let's get chilled down to Banbury. No.
Well, you'd have to.
No, that's not it.
You could get it as far as Solihull or Dorridge, even, but Solihull's are better connected to the Chiltern trains.
Yes, get to Chiltern
Then
now.
go down to Banbury.
And then change on this. Oh, right, so then change from there. Because they don't encourage you to do that. Because they more or less say, oh, you've only got the cross country, and they always charge the ocean.
I don't like cross country because it's so busy.
I'm not keen on the trouble is they've got such a monopoly on lots of the routes. I avoid when I go to Scotland, I always avoid them. I usually go with the Banty, I don't use the cross country. But if you're going down the southwest to Cheltenham, my sister lived in Cheltenham for a few years, and it was about £25 for a day return years ago. So God knows how much it is now.
And
Yet Worcester's only about £13.
And advance tickets seem to have disappeared altogether. So there's nothing. So where I'm going to explore it, and I think there are websites which do split ticketing, but effectively go down to Reading and then get the Elizabeth line as far as we want to.
Oh, that's right. It goes right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing an expensive trip on one of these heritage ones. So we're doing a Crompton diesel taking us down to do the part of the East-West Railway. They've opened up between Bletchley and Bristol. So I'm going to do that in the next year. So that'll be good. That's that sort of first time in so many donkey's years, to actually connect all that corridor by Winslow and the big junction as well. So I think it's all technical. So things are improving in some ways.
You do many rail tours.
No, this is the first one because they're so expensive. I just thought this is, you took 120, 130,
Well,
140.
120, that's right.
I'm going first class. I'm paying the extra to get the extra leg room. I'm going to be on the train for 7-8 hours. I'm going to be comfortable. So the trouble is when you're on your own, it's difficult because they're all geared up for people with 2s and 4s.
Well, I quite like them. I don't mind solo travel.
Well, I talk to people anyway, so no problem. Where my friend, he wouldn't speak to anybody.
Well, but that's advantage, you see. That I could have closed down our conversation if I wanted to, or we can just natter, and it just we've got the choice.
That's true. Yeah. So because I'll have to share a table, I don't mind. That's all.
Yeah.
Hopefully, because it's just me, I might wangle with the first class just to get a table for 2.
Yeah.
But I said I actually want to have aisle seats.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes windows, because I like to get claustrophobic. I like to be able to go to the loo and get off. And when I do long distance coach, because I do quite a bit of long distance coach journeys,
Okay.
and I like to be in the aisle.
Yeah. So I do. Yeah.
So I can get off quick.
Well, one of my nightmares would be to be stuck on a train between sections, between stations, just waiting and waiting and waiting.
I had a nightmare back when I was a lot younger, and the train failed outside between Peterborough and London on the East Coast main line. Middle of summer, we were stuck for 6 hours. And you could have it, the air conditioning failed. We'd run out of the staff couldn't cope.
Understands, yeah.
Yeah, because it's awful, because at least with the old carriages you can open the windows and open the door and things like that, but these ones where you're all sealed in, you can imagine 6 hours at 70 or 80 degrees.
It would really do my head in.
Well, it did mine. I just about managed it. People having brain, having panic attacks.
Yeah.
Somebody they were trying to actually get out onto the main line because they just left us there. Doctors. In the old days of British Rail, you'd have a Thunderbird locomotive to come and rescue.
Yeah.
But now, because it's network, you have to have permission and all the rest of it. It's a full train, so it's going down to London. It's going down from. I connected down from Grimsby, so I had to get on. I got on at Milton. So it's absolutely yeah, that's a nightmare journey.
But I think that isn't that the issue with Chiltern. I haven't travelled to Chiltern for a long time, but let me show you. This is what I call jokingly my seat reservation device. When I've got a wobbly knee, so I sometimes need this. If you get on a train with that, very quickly people offer you a seat. If they don't, it is, but it is very good because I got on one of the Birmingham trams on Wednesday, and there were no seats, but somebody very quickly got up and said, offer me a seat. So.
You know what, the Birmingham trams are not far too popular. I was talking to one or two guys and they said, because I just tend to travel just what they call the central zone.
Yeah.
Because I used to work down by down from the terminus at Edgbaston, and I used to work down by the Oratory. So I used to use that, and in the middle it's fine, but rush hour going home, the conductors can't even get through the tram because it is that rammed, and there's all it's getting dangerous now. So they need to have double trams like that in Europe. They haven't thought this through.
Are the platforms long enough there, or is it?
No, that's the trouble. The platforms aren't long enough. There's all sorts of issues, but the trams can't cope with the numbers. In the early days, they can get pretty enough.
So I don't have to worry about rush hour now. So
same with me. I go out. It's great in the peak. When I go to Symphony Hall, I get the tram down. But it even goes right past Morrison, so it's not even right by there. So it's like a bit of I think the only why it finished there was because they had some offices had some big car parking space that could make use of it for the terminus. I think the idea is to extend it down the Hackney Road, but we'll be both of us will be digging up the daisies by the time we do that. I think I'll be digging up the daisies before we get HST finished to London.
Do you have a view on HST?
I'm not keen, to be honest with you. I think it should have been spent on getting more better connectivity and electrification.
The issue on the West Coast Main Line, I believe, is capacity. They can no longer make longer trains. And
the trouble is, we can't do double deckers because our infrastructure is not designed right. It costs more millions to do all that. The thing is, it does need to go into central London.
Well, at least they've made that decision. It's daft otherwise.
I know, finishing in the blooming suburbs. And I think it should. And I think this is a good idea, doing that cut price one up north.
Absolutely, yeah.
To be honest now, I like anything old, which is smelly and breaks all the environmental rules. Well, the irony is now they're talking about battery trains, part electrification, like the Birmingham tram. I watched this thing called Green Signals, it's very good, it's on YouTube. It's done by something Banker, it's quite well done in the rail industry, which is Banker and another guy. And they were interviewing the managing director or the chief operations officer at Chiltern, saying they're going to electrify Chiltern in the long run. But what they're going to do is not electrify all of it, they're going to do it like the tram. So part of it's run on battery. So where it's cheaper, they're going to put up overhead electric pylons. But where they're going through cities or older areas or tunnels, but it's too expensive, they're going to run on a battery. So that's going to be the future. The trouble is, I'm not keen on batteries because they're just as environmentally friendly impact because they're exploiting people in Africa to dig all the very rare. So there'll be wars over getting these rare things. They're difficult to dispose of. They're more or less as filthy as nuclear waste in some respects to get rid of. And also they're very prone to catching fire. So it's like all this nonsense. So they've got to really make their mind up what can
hydrogen seems to have been given in. That was more.
So just direct benefits you want here, aren't they? I think I like it.
Well, National Express had, I think, about 20 or 30 hydrogen buses, but you know they've opted for electric.
Really, we just got to go, hold the noses, just do wholesale electrification. That's the answer. But the trouble is we haven't got the capacity to supply all the electricity because I'm waiting for the power cuts next year. I think I've got a whole load of candles and all sorts of stuff. Luckily, I deliberately bought a gas stove.
Yeah.
Said to my dad, at least we can warm in the kitchen before everything else goes. Because if you think about it, no electric, no shower, no central heating. So I said, we've got loads of candles, we've got some wind up lights, we've got the gas stove. So I actually replaced the gas boiler. Well, hopefully that'll see out. Because I don't think they're going to be able to do this 2030 deadline.
Well, it'll be on an electric timer as well, that's the thing.
Oh, I know.
Bear with me. Suffering from bad signal on the Severn Valley. It's always hit and miss.
Well, they couldn't get the Cashmere card machine thing to work at the Bridge North, even though there's Wi-Fi there. Somebody said, well, perhaps they were not classed as officially home, so it got returned in. So I don't know what to do. So I thought, well, I've got to
And this was it's actually put in about 6 years ago, and but I don't use it very often. Just,
well, the irony is we had a log burner at work for environmental. The office was gutted, so they got this burning pallets.
yeah.
The trouble is, it never worked properly, and you ended up getting all smoke in the office. So everybody was having asthma attacks.
Yeah.
In the end, I had to stop using it. So all this, the office is being environmentally ticked past all things, and then they put this damn thing on, and it didn't work. So they've gone back to the old-fashioned. Honestly, we've got a few more. We'll have the technology in the future to do things cleanly, but we haven't discovered it all yet. It's like fusion, rather than fission. So used to think, and that's about 30, 40 years off. So we could still burn the coal or whatever.
But the UK is not a high polluter.
Not
So-
compared to China,
and
India, and America.
And that's the issue. We're all walking away from the climate conference.
Well, that conference was an absolute disaster by the sound of it.
Yeah, it
Even
was.
Argentina walked out. China weren't even there in the first
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
So it's just Starmer making himself look good.
And the host country saying
We believe in God.
we believe in coal. Yes.
And it's a big corrupt dictatorship anyway, where it was. Azerbaijan, I think it was, or somewhere like that. Yeah. So it's just a complete. We are. This is Barley, that's the Father Christmas thing.
I booked the family's Christmas present will be coming in on a Santa special. So it's
I always thought Father Christmas was would be in the Highly engine shed, but now they said, oh no, it's at Harley, they're going to be and Hampton Road, they both got plastic boots.
Well, for a couple of years I got a ticket as a signalman at Barley, but I started to fret about it too much, so I thought, you know, if
A
I'm
lot of responsibility.
well, it is, yeah, and I thought if it's too stressful. So I was coming up for my re-exam and I thought, no, I'll let it be. I miss it, but it's good fun to a degree.
You see, I might become a volunteer because I'm looking after my father at the moment. He's 90, so it's pretty much now I'm thinking I could come along. Hello again.
How's it going?
All right, do you have another beer or just get to the one?
No, you want?
As same as me. He's doing a huge YouTube channel, so he's doing some film footage. He's talking through. I'll tell you what, I don't bother taking any photos or filming now because there's so much good stuff on YouTube.
Absolutely.
You tap on the Severn Valley one's got their own footage now, so to be honest, I take on 2 photos on my phone, but I don't bother now because you can see better. They're far better because they edit it and everything.
Well, I like the direct experience of watching a train run through.
Yeah.
As you say, see, I've seen pictures in the railway press that photographs of photographers, and you've probably seen this when you go on an excursion. You look at the hillside, and
Which comes the diesel.
If you're going from Bewdley to Kidderminster, you've got that nice run up. And
Thank you.
is it behind the 50 or the Western? Coming up, going from Bewdley to Kidderminster, totally slower and slower. What's happening here? I've got to the tunnel, bang, full throttle.
Oh.
The driving you, for those who wanted the sounds,
Yeah.
so he's slow just so he could give a thrash through the tunnel.
Well, this route as well, you've got so many places you can get off and do things. Like Bewdley's lovely.
Yeah.
You've got the little museum and the cafe park there, which is really nice.
Yeah.
You've got the Cliff Railway at Bridge North. You've got enough time to do a bridge. Still got like the old working loop. But
Really?
Yeah, but it only works on certain days and some of the year. Anyone got any rubbish?
Nobody could do that. Nobody. You got you getting on then. Well done. Oh, really?
I got the last one to be sunset. Apparently, both places can't get these anymore. It's ridiculous because they're incredible size.
Everyone's good tourists.
Drinks really well. They don't see it.
It's the heat keeps seals in the head.
Good size.
They're the ones I always remember because I always remember the classes because all the others it starts getting confusing. But not all the castle, quite good on the castle. Because they always have that name sort of arch in the middle, so I always, because I'm a bit thick, I'm thinking a bit thick which ones I want. I'm hoping they'll get get Tor Valley back on again, you know, because you know, 'cause that's the only Pacific they've got, I think. Here.
Yes, yeah. And I love the Britannias, the Brits, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the best. So you're going to do another round trip?
No, I'm going to. It's just getting back. It's just getting back home and this, that, and the other. I don't tend to come out on a Saturday now I'm retired. I tend to do midweek. I avoid travel on a weekend. So when they have the festivals now, I tend to come on the Thursday.
Good idea, I mean, yes.
It's quieter.
Absolutely.
You don't get to see all the engine, but you get most of it.
Yes, yeah.
The ones I don't see, then I watch on the live cam anyway. All
No,
the
I think
YouTube.
the Thursday visit is the best for these enthusiast weekends.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your company.
Nice to have a nap, absolutely.